Okay, so I'm on Pumbaa today, or Hull Zachary. What I've got set up here is just one jump and then exact same distance before and after the jump. I've got here 18 yards and 18 yards. I think many quite often get some emails or messages or people saying, "Oh, what can I do to help teach my horse not rush to the jump or rush after the jump?" So I think this is a really good exercise for that. It's also, Pumbaa's still quite young, and what I feel sometimes is after the jump he kind of leans on me a bit, he loses his balance, quite often he can throw in quite a big jump and he lands a little bit on his head and loses his balance. So I think it's just a very good exercise for that as well, so I'm working on that with Pumbaa today and I'll talk you through it. Okay, so I'm already warmed up on my flat and things. So with the 18 yards and 18 yards, when it's a cross pole height, oh boy. When it's 18 yards and 18 yards cross pole height, that's going to be it's going to be forward in your rhythm 4. I think it's good to start like that, and then the bigger the jump gets, the bigger the jump gets, good lad. The bigger the jump gets, the shorter the distance becomes. So that's what's quite good with the exercise. So you got to start up in your jumping rhythm, which is, think forward rhythm. So kind of forward 4, and hopefully a bit more connecting 4 after, and then the bigger the jump gets, the shorter the distance becomes because you get a bigger jump in the middle. So just start nice and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not too bad. Could be better. Let's just pop it one more time just to get him warmed up. Steady. Good. Okay, a bit bigger there, please. Good. Okay. It's maybe a little bit slow on my blue plank, so the first 4 was more forward than the second. So vertical's good, thanks. But that's what's quite good about it, you think to yourself, right, okay, I've had to lengthen and then shorten a bit, but I want that to be level 4. So I would be coming on a bigger canter there next time, not running just so deep in the blue. And then the 4 after will become easier then as well if we get on the first 4. So give him the correct aids, sit tall with the body, close my leg, close my contact. Could have had a more forward distance there. It's okay. Okay, not too bad. Go bigger again, please, David. Point. So I feel this is what I'm needing to work on. I feel that when I go to close him down, he grabs a bit and runs a bit. He's a bit off on his balance, so I sit tall. If I don't feel it happen, I'm going to my hand maybe a bit too quick, and his reaction is pull against me. So I'm just going to keep trying to consistently work on that, give him my correct aids, sit tall, try and get him to listen more to my body, close my leg, close my contact in a more softer, nicer way for him, that I'm not too aggressive with him. But I think you guys, you'll feel what you need to work on. If you're not getting up to the distance enough, then you're not in a forward enough rhythm to start. After the jump, I think you'll feel if you run too deep on the 4 or whatever, So I'm going to try that again. Wait. Right, forward in the rhythm. It's better. If you get up on the 4 better, it'll make the 4 after easier. You don't land so off balance. That's better. Good boy. Okay, it could have been in the middle of the last plank, but good. Okay, bigger. Good, and I think, boy. So obviously it's good to know or have in your mind the bigger the jump gets, the shorter the distance becomes, because then we need a bit more room in front of the jump and they land further away from the jump, so that makes the distance shorter. But I think this exercise is just great because the plank on the ground, you know, we can always just have one jump and no planks and just keep thinking about it. But I think the plank on the ground really focuses us, focuses them to think, right, we've got to wait then, we've got to wait. So it's more a discipline sort of thing for us as riders really, and gives them something to focus on. So that's why it's just nice to sit up at home, and then you can be in your practice ring at a show. You know, if you feel them running off after, I think you just think about this and sit tall, close them together, and the more times you do it, the more it'll just become the norm to you and them that they land more, they get into their balance quicker, and that's going to result in helping you more round the course. Boy. Good. Okay, one time a bit bigger, David, maybe just to show that it becomes, good boy. Just to show that it becomes even a little bit more. And if you want to get very adventurous, maybe if you're at a more advanced level, you could, if you want to make it a bit more trickier and really wanting to focus on after the jump, then flick the plank back 1 or 2, you know, so it becomes a bit shorter. If you really feel like it's, you know, it's a problem you want to really work on and you want to have it even a bit shorter, you know. But we'll keep it like that just now, just when they're younger and things, you know, I like to leave it like that. Once you're doing it perfect, once you've got the feeling that it's very easy, then you can challenge yourself, challenge the partnership a bit better, just to improve it more. Okay, so that's already feeling like, just by consistently doing it. Okay, we'll move the plank 2 rows back that way, please. So it's already getting better because consistently doing it, you know, so feels like the feeling is there that he's landing and he's sitting up and waiting, and it feels good. So I'm just using this as a bit of an example. Good, okay, good. Have one softer right again. So it becomes a little bit shorter, so just keeps us both thinking about it, you know, both thinking about getting up on the 4, then sit tall, try and keep him straight when I'm connecting him after. Okay, not too bad, maybe one more time. Just try and have it even smoother after. That's fine. Good lad. Ah, good, really good, Pumbaa. Okay, we'll give him a minute there now. Good lad. Good, so, okay, I have an oxer there, please, David. And we'll put the plank back out again. Good, okay, so I think that's, my feeling is we've improved that from the start to the finish there. You know, that's become harder. We've moved the plank even a little bit shorter because it's what I'm wanting to practice with him. And I feel that he's landing and he's listening to me. He's waiting on the jump, waiting on the pole. And that's going to help me in the ring when I'm flowing around a course, and then there's a short distance somewhere in the track. You know, I can sit tall, close my leg, close my contact, try and keep him straight. And we've practiced it, you know, it's not alien to him. He knows, right, okay, I've got to sit and wait, this distance is short, and that's going to help me jump the jump better, you know. That's the whole idea. And okay, you can then bring in your oxer. Oxer can put them, obviously when you put your oxer on, you've got to adjust the distance after with your plank, because it's a bit wider then, so just, you know, make that adjustment. But the oxer, sometimes he jumps quite big over the oxer, and that can throw his balance off a bit more. So we'll do a couple of times at the oxer, and then I think that'll do him today. Right, Boomby. Let's go. Right, oxer. Right, I think I'm in a good rhythm. Am I forward enough? The answer was no, so there we go. That's better. That's better. We went bigger and wider there again, and actually I went wider towards the plank, and I've left the plank where it is, so I'm actually making it a bit harder just because I want to challenge ourselves a little bit. So over right rein. Good lad. And again, I'm thinking about the correct signals I have to give him. So I want to get in the rhythm, get up on the floor, then sit tall, try and have it nice and soft, but where I'm slowing him down and regaining the balance better. Keep him straight. Okay, he's really weighted on it there. I'm going to have once off the left just to make sure, keep my straightness after, and then I'm happy, I think. He's waiting good. Still want the connection. It's still not perfect. It's better, but we're looking for perfection ideally. Keep him straight. Sit tall. Ah, lovely, very good. Okay, good Pumbaa. Good. Alright, I'm really happy with just the feeling I got there the last time, and so I think that's just a taster of kind of something I might do with him, and I think it can relate to a lot of people, and a lot of the questions, as I said before, that I get asked, windy, is how do I stop my horse rushing after the jump, for example. Well, this is a great exercise for that, so nice one to practice. Good lad.